trails. We did our trails and stuff, and a little bit of the weather and settings. So right now I'm gonna do is then I want to look at where your trails are, your path lines. I mean, you can curve these as much as you want. So like if you wanna, so if you want the paths to be narrow, you can make them narrow. But if you want them to be wider, you can make them wider. See, I had them narrow. So it depends on where you are. Me, I like to have them a little bit wider because when you go to these golf courses, a lot of them are like this, to be honest. So you can smooth the corners, you can sharpen it, see smooth corner. Or you can sharpen the corner so it's more, no, you can get it. See, I kind of like it like that. So you hit this, you can add another little line. You could have another path going off like this way. So you take this and you, basically what you're going to do is create, add again. Go to surface. And you're going to just do a path like you did before. But this time it's not, you just got to make it like a little area here. I'm thinking right here. So you just take this, you bring it up into here, and then you just basically like make a little area you want it to be. It depends. And it depends what you put in here for your texture too. And someone's blowing me up. So what you're gonna do is go down here, go down, and then basically you basically go down here and you want to just texture it out. You're done, I think. What's it say? Done. And then you can fill it. So if you like don't like it but want something different, you can. You can swap your textures. I mean, you can do screwdriver. You could do. It's basically whatever. I'm gonna keep it with the cart path just because it looks a little bit better. And like that, you got your little area here. You can set this up to however you want it. People will come in here. You can put bathrooms in. So basically what you gotta do is go here. Marker. Message. So, these are all new. And you can set it up as professional as you like, or as not as professional, I guess. Depending on what I'm looking for, though. I'll put some golf carts in here. You can just, and then I'll put one like here. So you don't have to, but you know, you get the idea. Get a patio set out here. I mean, have people sitting out here. You can put people in here. That's no problem. I could put people in here easily. Make this like the little lounge area. And then I'm trying to find that damn, is this it? No, that ain't it. looks like a sign, but it's not really a sign. Man, what do they get in So you can put in fencing. I mean, it's all up to you. If it's your course, treat it how you want. So you can go concessions. So if you want, where's this? What are these? Ah, okay. There was like a fence in here. I think I saw it earlier. It looked like not a fence, but it was like it's like a entrance. I can't think of the name for it now. I wonder, is it in here? I saw it. I forget where it was. But yeah, it was like this thing you could put out. That's a tennis court. I want to play tennis at the golf club. You know what? I could totally throw this in here if I did it right. So basically what you use for these is like, you want to use this for like a garage area to make it look realistic. See, I don't have anything over in these woods. I put the little lounge area here for a reason. It'll take a little cut away from the action, you know. Clubhouse, shelters, washroom. There we go. Bring it up just a little. I mean, you don't need it all the way to the back, but there you go. Go washroom. But I don't like it there, actually, to be honest. See, people, when they go to the bathroom, they want it, like, right there, you know. They don't want to wait 10 feet to go to the bathroom. I'll put it right here. I'll put 2 just to play it safe. You never know how busy it gets here. It's early morning. I've got a little area, but oh well. I don't think people are gonna notice there's a hole. It's the one thing they need to fix in the next game. It's like, seriously, if you're gonna build buildings, make them so they fill out the area. Like, you don't have holes. So these are basically like your concessions, like hot dogs, you know, usual golf course food, hamburgers, you know. It's usually hamburgers, cheeseburgers, chicken sandwich. You know, I kind of move it a little. I don't like that. It's too. See, this one I like the best because it's like it's a standstill building. I mean, it stays there. See, you tuck it in the way a little bit. And then over here you can put like, I don't know, sometimes they sell stuff like t-shirts with golfers or whatnot. Move it a little bit. Kind of want it. So you really got to sit here and flatten the whole end to make it work. So you get this tent thing. There it is. This thing. I don't know why they call it a shelter. It's not like we're going somewhere. So you pick this, then you're gonna rotate it a little. So you can, let me zoom in on this so I make it so it looks alright. So you want to bring it up a little bit. So you don't want it too high because if you, so you don't want it to, you don't want to put it like 30 feet in the air and then when you come here to look and you're playing golf, you got, see, it don't look too that, it don't look that bad. I mean, see, change it. I mean, see the shelter, you can move this. See, I kind of like it like that. Then out here, you can put all kinds of stuff out here. So you could put tournament crowd, place a crowd, so if you want people out here. You put people here. We'll put a whole bunch of people in here. We'll put some here, definitely here. Like, that's basically where all the fans will be. And then you turn them on, bam. Now that ain't COVID tested, is it? Depends on where you put all your fans. I mean, you don't need to have them all in here. So if you want them, you can. Me, honestly, I don't think you need it to be very big. You could put it like this, do it like this. Have like these little areas, like where they're all. You're gonna have fans over here, you know. It's all how you want it. You want them here. Put them like, and once you're done, like I said, it's all up to you. I kind of like it a little bit better like that, you know, people are all around. These are basically what you'd see on the golf tournament, not in like a little eating area. So you can turn them on, you can turn them off. I mean, I'm gonna leave them on. They're watching the action from over here early in the morning, you know. So now you follow your paths. I mean, once you think you want it the way it is. So you got 2 bathhouse. I'm gonna try to put something in here. Let's see, what can we put? Go nature, rocks, plants. Sculpt the land so you can make it flatten here, or raise and sculpt flatten, landscape flatten. So if you want like this area to be flattened, I mean you can raise it. There you go, you can have like this little watery area. I mean you can make it as deep as you want or as not as deep as you want, but see I want to move this. See, bam. So I don't know what I want to put in here yet. Okay, add place objects. Put a cow in here, a moose, a chipmunk. Put a deer in here. I'll put them over here. They're like coming out. It's early morning, you know. You can make them like kind of rotate. Oh, you see this all the time early in the morning. You'll see deer come out. I'm surprised they don't have any other animals, like other types of deer. Like, oh, it's a deer. Who cares? We'll put a cow in here. We'll put this little horse here. Get 2 wild horses, you know. They're older, so they don't do much. Put a moose out here. Put them like in this little mucky waterhole thing. And then I'll put one, like a few in. I'll put some in then. Make it. You can deck this out as nice as you want, or as ugly as you want. I don't think having that many moose in one area is a good thing. Also put, wait, with ducks in here. I never got out of and get the eagles to fly in the air. I can never figure it out. Let me put some ducks in here. And you get a brown duck, I guess. It's a duck pond. Put a swan in here too. I mean, yeah, it's all up to you. So it's, yeah, I like this little area. You got like the little path here you can watch. Screen and path, place. Basically what you want to do is just take a spline, bam, done. That's it. So if you want to, it'll look kind of like that. It'll do like the V-ish. Now you can put, you can have it like a little, you can put rocks on here. I mean, you can make it as nice as you want. See, like, where's it? Create, place objects, nature. Like, you gotta do this one by one. No, you don't. And you can put a bunch of them all at once. See, like, bam. But the thing with this is you don't want it to... You kind of want to make it a little bit deeper before you do this. So, it's all up to you. I mean, if you got a deep ass water hole like something like this, and you feel like you want to deck it out, go ahead. Once I get something deeper, I'll definitely put the rocks. So just in here, it's not that deep. So you can just place objects. We'll just increase. Where's it? Hole setting. Add. Make this. Well, you can make rivers, I think. Sort of if you wanted to. I guess if you wanted to make a little. It's all up to you, though. You can put some benches over here, I mean. Or you don't have to place anything, you could just put a wall here. Do I have a full one, or do I have to sit here and build the damn thing? Yeah, well, okay. So if you wanted to... And I think the basically concrete post, the basically saying, hey, no carts here. So basically, you take this. Make sure you got it lined up right, though. You can make this thing creepy as hell. You can make it like a prison if you wanted. So there you go. I'll keep the post. You can sign your name on it. So basically, now what you want to do is, like, if you wanted to deck it out like more, you can put out trash cans. I like to put them out just to make it look a little bit more. See, here's sure you got trash cans, you know. You don't want to have bad guests like, oh, there's no trash cans at your place. Put some lights in here. I mean, it's all up to you. It's all up to you how you want it. It's not like you're gonna be playing golf here at night, anyways. They just put these here just for the look. I wish you could have campfires. It'd be kind of cool. You got like this little light thing here. You see it all the time. Or they have like these little heaters. Then you put. You can really take this bitch. Where's the actual? Okay. Someone's dog is out. I can hear it. Oh, they got benches. So yeah, you're gonna have this thing as elegant as you want, or as shitty as you want. People can come here, have a little break from the golf in action, I guess. Put a picnic table up here. I mean, it's all up to you. One here, and then put one here, I guess. They just saw that. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like a little nature path. And then you go back. I think if you go. There you go. And then you put it. It's like, welcome to Camp Snackwell. So when you think you've got everything you like in here, I mean, you don't have to have it all like this. See, me, honestly, I like to deck it out. I like my stuff to look good, but that's just me. Just like, yeah, so when you walk down, it's like, oh, look, a little area you can go. You can put townhouses on this bitch. I mean, so if you want this thing to look like a neighborhood, I'm pretty sure if you decked it all out with houses down the green like this, you could have like the new. I was thinking about doing a course like that, just all houses. Make it look like a urban place, but then it'd look weird if you put it full of houses. I mean, I'll put one here now, but see what you want is it's hard to set these houses up because you never know, like, because if you look at it, you see you don't have really much here. You got kind of want it like that. But once you get here and you look on the back side, it's like, ah, damn. Me, I like, you can use any of these houses, really. Me, honestly, I like using the old ones. You can use, like, I like using this one quite a bit, just because, you know, it kind of looks nice. I use this one a lot, I use that one a lot. I use a lot of these modern houses a lot, but I use that one right here the most. So you can put shell. These are basically like where fans will come and watch. Like you put one of these out, like so you move it a little. So this would you'd want over, kind of like this, you know. You get a little. They get a. So when you get out here, yeah, you'll have fans. They'll set here. And then you got that there. So you can deck this thing out as much as you want if you wanted to. I mean, it's all up to you. It's technically, yeah, it's your golf course. Set it up how you want it. I hate people where they ask me, how do you set up yours when you want to play with friends? I set mine up differently for each course that I do. Some courses I don't even use any of these at all. A lot of people are going to be over here. See, they're up here watching. You play golf here. So you can, that's hole 1? No, that's 18. So 18's here, and you can, yeah. I'm going to go back to decking it out right now. I'm just going to show you that you can do all kinds of crazy stuff in here. So plants. So if you want this thing to have like, I guess a Midwest feel, you can put cactuses in here. I mean, me, I'm just trying to look for some flowers. You can do the same here. So if you want more than, so you want to have a bunch of broken logs, you know. Actually heard ducks in real life. It must be waking up then. It's like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning here, East Coast time. Give it a New England feel. A bunch of broken trees. See, here's 15, so I could do. You can make this. Put in some ferns, you know, you're good, you know, make it look all woodsy-ish. So like this, you know. It's all how you want it. But if you do want to make like plants, but if you want to make stuff like the surface, and you want the brush, and you don't want, you want to make it deeper in here, but you don't want to make it. Can you make this? This is basically... See, it's basically doing that. It is surface. Where is it? Place objects. This is create service. And then you have measuring stuff. Like if you want to measure like from here to there, it's 30 feet. Or you want to go 1 foot. Just bring it to 1 foot. And so basically they give you tape measures. So if you want to measure shit, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, scope land. Basically what this is gonna make the land. So you can make this water deeper. See, you can make it deep. See, you don't have to make it deep. You can make it small. I'm gonna make it a little bit deeper, but not much. As you can see, I'm gonna make it a little bit deeper. I'm just gonna check out this little area here. As you can see, I'm filling it in. Just this little pondy area. I mean, you can do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. So now, once you get all this in, you can actually add in like objects or... So if you want rocks in here, which you'll see I'm gonna use... I usually use these a lot of times. And you can turn that on. So basically what you want to do is just to make it look right. You want to fill this in with not as many rocks as you can, but you know, see how it curves and you want it to match. So if I can do this right, you put the rocks in. So you're basically going to make it, you're basically making it look a little better. So, but if you just want rocks here in a certain area, you gotta put them. You just gotta play around with this. You just gotta move the rocks around. You can. See, I never get which one I do. See, hit up and it goes. Oh, okay, so it's up and left. So if you want a little bit of rocks here, but you're not too sure if you want a lot of rocks. So you want to, I kind of like to sort it out a little bit of mix and match, you know, have a little bit of both. I mean, you can put a whole bunch of rocks over here. I mean, it's all up to you. It's how you want it to look. See, this stuff here, this is the easy stuff. Just placing, it's just time consuming. So you can put that here. I mean, you can make this as rocky as you want. Shit, if you wanted to make this thing... So if you wanted this thing to be as rocky as a ocean, I guess you could. So if you, it's all up to you. I mean, it's all up to your look. How do you want this to look? Do you want it to be your style, or... So you can change it. I do change that every once in a while. You can have one rock, or you can have... Sometimes you can fill them in. I mean, you just want to look at your area. I'm just like, does this feel like you like it? If you like it, then keep it. See if you want it. I don't really like the rocky, the green. You can put in one rock, or you just take one rock. Let me see. Can you? So you don't have to have a whole shitload of rocks. You can put one by one. It's all up to you. And then you look here, and then you can be like, hey, I see this here. I want to put a little rocks over here, some rocks over here. You just gotta make sure this is deep enough. See what I mean? I didn't make it deep, deep, deep. The only thing I don't like about this is you can't rotate the rocks like you can all the other stuff. This, you can deck it out a little bit, you know. And then you go back to your rocks, and then you... You can just do it like, kind of like... So this is... So now you got all these rocks in here. It's like, what can you do with them? Well, they're basically just for looks. It's basically landscaping your holes. So now what you think you'd like, and if you like it like this, you just go out, you go to rocks. You can even take this one big rock and make it as big as you want. See, look at this thing. So now you get this big ass rock. But if you bring it up a little, kind of like, you can put it in here, and then you can make a waterfall by taking this rock, just making it as big as you can possibly. I'm not saying you make it as big as possible, but so you want to make another rock, put it. This is basically going to be like a runoff cannon. Then you go to nature. No. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to play with this water effect here. And you can do the same here. You can make it wide, you can make it small. It's all up to you. So you pick that and bring it up a little. But you'd want to rotate this bitch. And if you think you like it like so now when you come here, it's gonna. So you kind of want to kind of line it up a little bit. I mean, you want it to actually look like it's actually going down the rock. You don't want it like this. Hey, look at me! And then you come here and you see water in the air. You want to make sure your texture is smoother than hell. Yeah, I mean, you can rotate this. That's no problem. But make sure it's actually lined up so when you go to the back of the rock, you don't see water coming out the backside, you know? Kind of like I have it here. You see how it's like half-assed? See, I'm going to bring it up a little bit. I mean, you can tweak it out. I mean, if you wanted a wide waterfall, you have a wide waterfall. See, if you want a long one, yeah, I'm going to actually go with like this. Then once you put it in, you're good. When you like it, you keep it. I mean, you can put multiple too. Yeah, you just put this the same way. I mean, you could set it up different. I mean, kind of. See, if you had the rock on this side, it'd look a little bit better. But I didn't do it that way. I was trying something different. Kind of. Then you can give like little ripples here. Make it look like fish are in here. I'll put something like right here. And then, I mean, you can do high falls, low falls. See me, I'm going to try these low ones. This you would put like, would it be this way or? See, this one got me confused. Which way do I put this thing? So what you do basically, you use these like for like if you're making rocks and you wanted to look like a small falls, and you know, you get the idea. You can do the splash too. You'd use that like that. Same with like, I can't really edit these. It's just like the falls. It's like you make a legendary hole. So yeah, it's kind of off. This water's kind of off. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I can. It's basically, you know, you don't have to save all your work here. I'm gonna save it because I've done all this. But as you can see, the water's a little bit off. But hey, I don't think it's really mattering. I mean, once you get here, you're like, oh, it's a par 3. But yeah, you can deck out par 3s to however you like. I mean, you can put a bunch of, I'm going to put a bunch, so you can go and create, put subject, nature, trees. I'm going to use this ash tree. Put in a couple, you know. Can you bring it? Oh. No. Can you lower this? Oh, shit, you can. Look at that. Put this ash tree on here. I mean, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with this. to your golf course. So if you want, like, so if you wanted to make this like kind of like the Deadwood Zone. So there's that. Where's my little groupie area? Is it? Oh yeah, here it is. Then you get over in here, you can put all these like dead looking trees. Like, hey, I want this here. See, it kind of looks kind of cool. Move it a little. You don't even have to use that. I mean, deadwood tree. These are sycamore. I mean, they have dead trees too. Go back. I mean, these are all. So if you want to make trees that are like Carolinas, you know, like if you go to the Carolinas, you know, they have the tall pine trees with the little stuff at the top like this. You just throw one of these in. You can do the same. So if you want. So if you want to deck it out here, you'd be like, yeah, I'll put this here, and then I'll put that here. And then I'll put a few trees here. So if you wanted to make it pop, like really pop, the golf course, like, so you got a bunch of trees here, right? You see this? I'm gonna teach you how to mulch in areas, like certain areas. So basically, you can do this. You go to surface, go to spline the same way as you were before, just instead of the cart trails, you use surface. I'm gonna bring this out. So what you're gonna do is try to get around all the trees that you want mulch. If you want mulch around the trees, make sure the line's going around them. But you wouldn't put it there. There's a tree in the middle of green. And then you just connect to here or close to it. You gotta do. I usually put like right kind of near it. Now you see it's all done, but it's like I don't like that. You want so you back out till you see spline point, and then when you see spline point, you hit edit, you hit swap textures. Oh, say you have the mulch around it, but you want to do more than that. So you see all that green area, you want it in, you go to fill spline. So everything that you put around inside that's not a path will be covered. So now watch. Bam. That's how you make your, it's kind of how you make your greens kind of pop. That's how I do it. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, yeah, people are like, oh, but why take so much time? Well, because it's time consuming. You gotta really be patient with what you're doing. Place object. Okay, you want to place an object, so you want to put in. People always ask me, how do you get the cars? Cars are right here. You just go to land, pick a car, and they got hundreds. So if you want, like, promote it, like, I'm gonna promote this car. You can play for $1,000 if you can hit this hole on the green. They have all kinds of cars in here. They got a van. You can make it like a. Ooh, okay, I'll put that over here. And then you can put like a pony, and you can do all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna bring that up a little bit. You can put multiple. That's what I do usually. I'll put in like 3 or 4, and then I'll put them like. How low can you get this thing? So you know, you gotta you gotta have a plane fly over the thing if you want it. I mean, my friend Mario did. He is a little. No, you can just do it like this. Bring it up a little. Then you rotate. You can bring in wildlife. I mean, I've already showed you a little bit of it. You can bring a fish, I think. You see the koi. He's just chilling. You can put in a big koi. They don't let you really. But it's all up to you. I mean, it's all up to you, really. I mean, if you feel like you like it, and then you can publish it. But I'm gonna tweak it out a little bit more. But I'll probably do that later. Uh, but I will do some more advanced stuff with y'all. But that's how you put in all the other advanced cool stuff. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed that little tutorial. We out.